All right, we're live now. And
Ow.
that's what I was 5 minutes late for. I had to grab that.
We're only 2 minutes late.
I don't know. We're 1 minute late to the.
We're 2.
We're
sorry.
What are we supposed to go and start at 7:59 then, or?
We start at 8.
Yeah, it's 8:01.
It's 8:02.
Look, I know that we live like an hour away from each other.
8:01.
It's 8:02.
It's the time.
01.
It's the time change difference.
What? Yeah, but it's 8:02. Whatever.
It is 8:02 now.
It's still 8:02 for me.
Yeah, it's 8:02.
I give it a few seconds.
What time are you going by?
My time.
What time are you using a phone?
On okay, 8:03. My computer.
Garbage.
It's fast.
Microsoft is garbage.
Okay, sheep. All right.
Mac is
You
also
dress like
garbage.
Steve Jobs looking ass.
Yeah, do we want to tell the
a
viewers
wolf?
how Halloween went?
For the scary, creepy monster costume, our host went as Steve Jobs because he was a monster of an individual.
I was just wearing a sweater and everyone started calling me Steve Jobs.
Yeah, because he's such a fucking fanboy. You know who really
It's-
modeled themselves after Steve Jobs? Elizabeth Holmes. You know what she was responsible for? Theranos. You know what Theranos was? $1 billion fucking scam.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. You know who she looked up to? Steve Jobs. She tried to dress like him. She tried to talk like him.
You know, I don't aspire to be Steve Jobs,
Okay.
but I did do an Apple project back in middle school.
Alright. You say that you don't mean to be him, but then your actions say otherwise, so what are we supposed to believe?
My words, of course.
Who the fuck believes the word of someone that has an iPhone? Anytime I see someone with an iPhone and they start talking to me, it's like, okay, why do you have an opinion? You don't deserve to have one.
It's not
When
why
did-
do you have an opinion, it's how do you have an opinion.
What gives you the right to have an opinion? What gives you the right to talk in general? I'm sorry. Oh shit.
Tiananmen
your,
Square.
Co-host Amadeus Kyouma.
I'm your host,
Hi.
Killer Keemstar, aka
Oh.
Nocam. I am
I'm
the new
your other co-host.
I am the new Keemstar because he
Okay.
left. So you can continue. You can say your line now.
I am your other co-host, GymBagBob.
She is the co-host, GymBagBob. So
Cool.
would you like me to continue mansplaining throughout the whole
Shut-
podcast?
No,
Please, it'll be fun.
no, it won't. It'll just be this fucking drone talking and talking.
Should we just have a 2016 podcast, guys? Guys,
No.
Alright, guys.
what about those
Leaf-
feminists, huh?
What about Leafy? Alright, Leafy's pretty funny. The feminists though. Oh my god, I was watching this SJWs got wrecked by Ben Shapiro
Oh,
compilation, and it
dude.
was a fucking knee slapper. I loved it.
Jesus Christ, dude.
When he says facts don't care about your feelings, I felt that shit.
Dude, do you see the humongous video?
Okay. I love H3H3.
That's sad. His podcast is garbage.
Ours is better.
I listened to, it is. It honestly is. I listened to the podcast once, like I tried listening to it, and he was comparing burgers. And I just heard fucking chewing over the microphone.
ASMR.
Yeah, ASMR, him chewing, testing out food. And then, like, I think it was just a little bit prior, he was talking about losing weight, too, so it's just sad.
We can get there. I mean, yeah, it kind of happens. Addictions are a bitch. I am 7 days clean of nicotine, and you know what? I can actually focus for more than like 5 minutes on something. First 2 days, couldn't focus on anything. It was awful. I still have cravings. Those haven't gone away at all. Addiction.
I mean, cravings, I don't think are going to ever leave.
They did last time, so that's what I'm waiting for, but it's
Oh,
not happening.
well, I mean,
It's
is there like ever a time where it's like it's been like forever since you've had it and then it's okay. That does sound nice right now. I don't crave it, but it just
I mean,
that
that's how I ended up getting back on it again, is just kind of that thought, like, okay, am I an addict? No, I'm only an addict if I say I am. But it would sound nice, but I know I'm not gonna lose myself. I'm in control, and then, no.
right.
So it's been fun. Been a challenge, but I mean, like I said, 7 days still, so far at least. It was pretty fun hearing some other people at work talking about quitting it. Uh, they're taking half-assed measures. There's you either quit or you do not. People that try and wean themselves off of this shit slowly, I think they're fucking sad and they're lying to themselves about what they want to do. Maybe it works for some people, probably does, but
You're saying cold turkey works the best.
it's the mentality that actually following through with cold turkey that gets you results. At least that's how I'm looking at it for myself.
I suppose, yeah. Actually, it's like nothing actually hits you until you mentally understand. Yeah, this is happening.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Yeah,
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Um,
yeah. I mean, we've talked about like addictions a lot from your side. How about Molly? Do you have any conscious addictions that you know about?
None that I know about. Well, shopping. I have a shopping addiction.
Is it like impulsive though? Like, is it like you only like have 25 cents in your pocket, and it's like, well, there's just 25 cent gumball. I'm gonna use all my money.
No, it hasn't been to that point yet.
What if it was 25 cent like makeup from the dollar store?
No, trash.
No, perfect. It's all the same. As a male feminist, I understand that feminine products, if you just buy
okay,
cheap stuff.
all right.
2016 podcast, guys.
Be quiet with your male feminism. There are no male feminists. They're just
The,
not real.
when you start getting into the male feminist territory, it's just desperate territory.
I'm trying to
Addictions,
think.
though, I mean, I talked to someone and they sleep nearly 8 hours a night. That's fucking insane. That's almost 1/3 of his life he's spending sleeping.
Exactly. I sleep for like 5 hours and then I just wake up at this point.
Even then, that's a lot.
Well, yeah.
Sleeping is it's a detriment to your life. All right, I've cut out sleeping, and my life has been tremendous so far.
Oh, walk me through. What's been improving so far? What have you noticed?
Well, I've been involuntarily twitching my eyes every 5 seconds.
And that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
Um,
it's awesome.
how's the benefit? How does that make you feel so far?
So far,
I'm waiting. So far,
you get a lot more time to do stuff.
yeah. Have you been doing stuff?
So Molly, how often do you sleep?
Just last night I slept like 9 hours.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It was ridiculous. I she was making noises. She was a weird sleeper. I kept on waking up because like, oh, is she having a nightmare? No? Okay, cool. Why did I wake up for that? I didn't sleep terrible, but again, like if I go to bed at 10 and I wake up at 3, it's kind of like, haha, shit.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I'm just
It really sucks when it's like so close to when you're going to wake up. so it's you kind of want to say fuck it.
I mean, typically I try and wake up at 6 for the most part. I mean, that's not too bad.
Yeah,
I get tired around like 9 or 10.
I think 6 hours is probably my best, but it's like when you wake up normally. When I sleep 6 hours, it'll be like, okay, I'm awake. But if I stay in bed for a second longer, I'll just start falling back to sleep again.
Yeah.
But any more than 6, then immediately I'm tired. So it's sad. It's a catch-22.
Yeah. No, I just can't sleep for long periods of time. My body just won't let me in at this point, and it's whatever. I've adapted. Ooh.
I think that's a story that everyone here can share.
Truly. One of my friends, he was saying that he can consistently sleep for 10 to 12 fucking hours. I don't.
He can,
Understand.
or he does that.
He can.
Why is that a flex? I'm sure everyone can if they're deprived enough.
Yeah, but like, I don't think he's sleep deprived either. He just does.
Why?
He doesn't have anything better to do.
That's actually fucking sad.
He just makes. He said it's like skipping days. You just make the time go by faster.
Are they alright?
I think so.
One day I just slept through an entire day. Just most recently. I had this splitting migraine, first in my life I've ever had a migraine. That was insane. The biggest waste of my time in my life. I felt so fucking lazy. Despite, if I were to do anything, I probably would have. It would have been just pure pain.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's. Yeah.
I've never spent an entire day. Well, aside from when I was sick, but even still, the most recent time I was sick, that was the day I managed to, or I came into work for about an hour and a half because the manager had to go and do something. I ended up getting some of the people at work sick, which is pretty funny. So I was still at work. I couldn't fucking exist. Walking was a challenge. I had to get insurance that day. I had to compare and contrast insurance prices, walk up to the DMV, get the title of my vehicle, get all the paperwork for that done. That was such a fucking challenge.
What kind of insurance did you end up getting?
It's just the basics are just that I'm able to legally drive.
No,
Just
like
as
the company.
well, price? Oh,
What's-
Geico.
We endorse Geico here on this podcast.
I mean, they're still kind of fucking me in the ass, but sure.
We use, at least my car is under State Farm.
Yeah, I wanted to go with State Farm, but they were fucking no. I would rather just drive illegally than ever.
Was it illegal? No, fucking yeah. What was it expensive?
$300.
300. The fuck?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm under my mom's insurance, so I get a reduced amount.
Fucking mama's boy.
Yeah.
Every single fucking one of you, Molly, Jason, Elijah, all of you. You just, I have my parents' insurance and I can go under.
I'm not saying that I'm. Everyone could do it.
No, it seems like everyone fucking does and can. I'm upset.
It sucks. I mean, I'm just all I'm doing is just taking the advantages that I have.
Well, yeah, that's all you can do. That's all you can do. I make my advantages. I'm willing to make my own advantages. That's my trait. That's the one thing I have.
If it makes you feel better, I get you got an insight of my mommy issues not last week and the weekend before.
I don't know which one is worse overall, complete abandonment or whatever the fuck that was.
Psychological torment. I don't know.
And clapping.
That's not unusual either. But probably abandonment, probably maybe worse. It's a toxic relationship, but I guess it's a relationship nonetheless.
Yeah. What about you, Molly?
What's worse?
Sure.
Is that what you're asking me?
Sure.
I would say abandonment is worse.
Nice.
Yeah.
At least I have that badge. I get to be one of those fucked up issues. Cool.
Hey, that doesn't necessarily mean that. All right, this isn't a competition, all right?
It is a competition.
You maybe.
Everything seems to be a competition in this friend group.
But yeah,
Honestly.
I've had the worst.
Like
life
we were
get
just
fucked.
baking. That's supposed to be a peaceful friend group activity.
No.
We just started tiering it. Like, okay, yours tastes the best. Ours look the best.
It's
Cake looked atrocious.
Oh yeah,
It really
ours looked atrocious. It tasted good. Did you try it?
yeah.
No.
Asshole. I
wasn't hungry.
ate your tainted ass cookie, all right? You should have brought it home in a Tupperware. That's what I did.
I should have.
I still have some
Do where?
in the fridge.
Hot,
Is
there's
that
no
what
excuse.
that
Go
is?
try it now. Go get it. Go get it and try it now. Walk to
I'm
his
not
house.
home.
Walk.
I'm not gonna walk. No.
You up? I'll pick you up.
Call into work.
I wish.
Just you remember Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Just be sick.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
So
Let me talk about Jason the principal.
what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah,
No, no, no.
Jason's the
No,
principal.
what? I'll be the guy who rides along.
Okay. That's what they
The
all
fuck am I
say.
the principal
The
for?
sick one?
Do you say the sick one?
Yeah.
That's Ferris Bueller.
No.
The-
No,
oh,
one
the
that's
actual
actually
sick one.
sick.
Yeah, the actual sick one. What, you think that's Elijah?
Yeah. He didn't
The
want to get up.
Why the principal? I'm trying to.
Just the vibes.
The fuck? That's not good. I don't like that.
No, it's not.
I don't like this.
Oh well, what are you gonna do about it?
I suppose it could be worse. I could have that one nickname.
Yeah,
That-
fucking say it. Do it.
That Molly's grandma so gracefully gave you.
Person?
Yeah,
Huh.
such a garbage tier name.
I know, it's just... I mean, what am I supposed to do? You know, it just makes me so sad. I just want to shoot myself.
The fuck does that? What is that coming from?
It's unrelated, don't worry about it.
Was that like in his apology video?
Unrelated. Guys, no, I'm just not feeling myself. Just want to... I don't... It's been a fun day. Tiring day. I drove to St. Cloud, and I drove in St. Cloud. That wasn't that bad, honestly. It was a bit... I got honked at once. And that was because...
When?
I'm pretty sure it was because of me. It was, when we were following Isaac, or trying to follow him, right as, like, I was pulling up into that, four-way intersection, a vehicle coming from the left was honking. I think I might have thought that I was, like, just gonna fucking go into traffic. I was pulling a bit ahead to see both sides better, but I wasn't gonna go into the fucking road. I'm 99% sure he
They
was
probably
honking
have
at
some
me.
sort of trauma with that.
Probably. I mean, it could have looked like from their perspective that I was just about to fucking ram into them, but I was attentive, at least.
Oh, I remember now.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Had a decent amount of fun. Next stop, Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Oh, I set another record for highest speed achieved inside city limits.
Are you gonna share it?
73.
Interesting.
I had to get home quick. Well, after I dropped off the other co-host, I was like, okay, speed time.
I mean, if you got pulled over, you could have just pointed them to your bumper sticker.
I have the thought, alright, if I'm going 70 in a fucking city and I see lights flashing behind me, do I have enough of a head start to make some use out of it, or no?
If you're in a city, no, because they have more training with maneuverability than you, and they know the town better. Presumably that they're not just fresh meat. But if you're like on a highway,
Speed is king. Yeah.
yeah, if I know those things are built, especially the fucking, I think the SUVs, those things are built for acceleration. But still, I mean, if you're going significantly faster, there's going to be some difficulty there.
I think after like 104, or I remember hearing from Isaac that like anything past 100, they aren't supposed to chase you. Which, that's in contention to me. It's for public safety reasons, which I kind of get, but also like,
What would they do then?
just be like, oh shit, well, damn. Sucks.
I'm inclined not to believe that they would just sit there like, okay, there's some fucking maniac driving 100 miles an hour plus, and then fuck, I guess I'm doing nothing.
He was going too fast for me to catch him. Well, damn. See what else is up going on today. Yeah.
Maybe I'll go to that domestic abuse call after all.
I really didn't want to interrupt their family bonding time, but like,
I really didn't want to beat my wife tonight, but I guess I'm going home early.
what the fuck?
Apparently that's a big issue.
I can see just a caption of that and then just your face. It works.
Ghost Rider keeps writing. Maybe I could do that. We can do that when I have my Crown Vic back.
I mean, the piece of shit. Oh my god, I've been loving it. My vehicle, it got fixed. There were two things that were done to it. One, the back wheel struts, those have been replaced. There is no longer a loud ass cracking or
Clunking?
clunky, yeah, clunking sound. Overall, the vehicle just feels like it turns and handles better. And also the tire alignment. I'm not sure how it made that much of a fucking difference, but the vehicle feels like it accelerates so much quicker. It has such an easier time. The guy also swapped the rear tires to the front and the front to the rear because the rear tires were in better condition and the vehicle is front wheel drive. If anything, the vehicle just feels like it pulls really well. Feels nice. I remember that speed test I had us do, Jason, on Discord.
Yeah.
Like 10 something seconds. Yeah, I know it'd be around like 8 at this point, maybe 7. If it's just better.
Nice. So we'll have to do some testing.
Yeah, I've been loving driving around. It's really fun. I was gonna go zoom on the way to and from St. Cloud. That road seemed absolutely free of any law enforcement patrolling. Maybe some other time.
If I'm
Interesting.
in the vehicle, no.
If I got pulled over, the police wouldn't give a shit about you. You're just a passenger.
I think she's
Don't give a
more
fuck.
concerned about capability.
Bitch.
It's a conversation between you two.
There's only one way to gain experience with such a thing.
Yeah, I don't want to gain experience from it.
It's not for you, it's for me.
Okay, well, do it without me.
You guys are no fun.
Yeah, accurate.
Trying to figure out. I feel like the Crown Vic is rear wheel drive.
No, it's front. It's front.
It's front?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that now. I just found it.
I looked it up. All right, I know.
Yeah.
Max
Which is
horsepower. I
which
believe,
is better though?
For depends on the situation. For
Well,
like
I mean,
rainy
yeah.
environments, front wheel is slightly better than rear wheel. I think also drifting is much easier with front than rear. Obviously, all-wheel drive is better overall for everything, but that's
Oh yeah.
expensive. Most vehicles don't come with that.
Well,
I think most vehicles are front wheel. I'm kind of curious.
interesting. Yeah.
Okay. Immediately thing that I see, front wheel drive cars get better gas mileage because of the weight of the drivetrain is less than that of the rear wheel. They also get better traction because the weight of the engine and the transmission are over the front wheels. Makes sense.
Uh.
Rear wheel drive seems more popular for turns. Sports cars, yeah, performance sedans, that's where rear wheel drive typically comes in.
It says that it's rear wheel drive.
The Crown Vic?
Yeah.
I doubt that.
They're only rear. So it's built on the Mercury Grand Marquis, and like it's built off that frame, or I guess that build, and I guess they're only offered in rear wheel drive. Yeah, it's a traditional rear wheel drive sedan. Yeah. Interesting. I don't know.
I don't know, it seems like between like overall speed and whatnot, rear wheel drive is better, typical speed, but front wheel is just a bit more safe and secure, better mileage. It's a less fun but more responsible option. A rear-wheel drive car with the same weight, power, gearing, and tire size and type will accelerate faster than a front-wheel drive car, as the weight of the vehicle is transferred off the front wheels and onto the rear wheels to improve traction. Front-wheel cars typically lose traction. Okay.
Interesting. Uh,
I remember also reading that your max speed on your vehicle is 132. That's what I remember, or at least Google telling me. One website or another.
max speed of 2010. Crown Victoria. Police Interceptor. Sure, we'll say 132.
Huh?
I think its top speed is 129 miles per hour, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh. Okay. Okay. How fast can a Chrysler Sebring go? It's a front-wheel drive, front-engined medium sedan with 4 doors, 5 seats, with 200 horsepower. The naturally aspirated 2.7-liter V6 gasoline engine accelerates it from 0 to 60 in 9.5 seconds and onto a maximum speed of 134 miles per hour.
So it's just by a little bit.
Interesting. Okay, so I didn't know that an engine is a naturally aspirated 2.7. I thought it was just, that's, I can't remember exactly what that means, but some people prefer that over installing like a turbo kit on their engine because turbos are fine, they're typically more powerful, but then you can also have turbo lag, and then the turbos themselves can start to shit out after a couple hundred, or after about after some thousand miles. I think like up to 70 to 100,000. Naturally aspirated doesn't have that, but I don't know all the mechanics yet. I'm trying to learn it all still, but interesting. I didn't know this. Yeah. While we were in St. Cloud, Barnes and Noble, they had a book about a podcast. I should have read it more. Some
Should've.
some of the
I should have
questions
bought it.
they were saying, okay, what kind of audience do we want? What are we trying to answer? What is this podcast resolving? What is our purpose with this?
I already have a purpose. Eventually, I like people to just pop in and bring their topics and we discuss them.
Have we gotten there?
No.
Yeah,
No, that's
yeah.
why we have to kind of bring up our own topics until we have a general audience. Until then, we just want our audience to be people who have slight dark humor, I guess.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
More than slight. Like, that is their main humor.
I like to remain humble.
Good luck.
To have the dark humor badge is an elite. It's an elite club.
Yeah, if you wanted it, you should have kept up the other fucking 27 episodes we had.
Exactly. We got to stay humble here, guys.
I'm always humble.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, yeah, if it's a race between yours and mine, it would literally just be off acceleration.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think we've ever done like a acceleration test with yours.
Oh
And
no,
if we
we
have it,
haven't.
I don't remember.
I like jumping it when kickstart my heart goes on.
Yeah.
Then I heard
Another-
about excessive acceleration, and then I just kind of stopped doing that.
Yeah, that word means nothing to me.
I just don't get it. Apparently, you can actually get pulled over for excessively accelerating. Why?
Stupid.
Like if you're going fast, but you're technically not going fast. You're just going under the speed limit until you reach the speed limit. It's stupid. I think it's all up to how they're feeling that day. If he beat his wife enough the night before, you know?
Yeah.
Sad stuff.
See, for that, if I ever got pulled over for that, I would just tell them, okay, what defines unreasonable acceleration? Why? Because what I'm finding right now, the Atkin MN Code, Chapter 70.04, unreasonable acceleration prohibited. No person shall accelerate any motor vehicle with unnecessary exhibition of speed on any street, driveway, yada yada, within the city. Within the city.
Yeah, that's where I would be doing it.
Oh, yeah, I've done it there too. So could
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, if you're quickly accelerating to go on a freeway or something, that's why it exists.
Again, it's just a word to me. It doesn't fucking...
Everything isn't factual. Everything is emotional.
Exactly. That's why I make everything. Works pretty well.
Dude, if you were the president...
You're deported.
Back where?
Yes.
Back to Minnesota.
Back to where you belong.
Where do I belong in
In
your
the
eyes?
trash. On your knees.
So like the Pacific garbage patch, would you just send me there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, one thing really funny, and I don't think I've told you this up until now. That other substitute gang member, they kind of messaged me asking, hey, you think I should go for it with Sophie?
Interesting.
I told them, you know what? Sure, go for it.
Has he done anything?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Wait, she doesn't like guys emotionally though.
Well,
I feel like he's gonna be let down. I mean, if he makes it, good for him. But yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I'm curious to to hear how that goes. When was that? Was that just today?
that was like, I think a week ago or so.
Oh,
I remember it was last weekend.
Let me pull up the DM specifically. Also, no, we don't. We don't mention anything about it.
No?
No,
Damn.
it can wait.
I think I think I know what you're talking about. We can.
Oh, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
Right?
Wait, do I not know what you're talking about?
I'd be surprised if you did.
Oh, okay then. I thought that was the scary shit that was happening. That was questioning the length of gang days.
What are you talking about? The gang days, they would adapt.
They,
alright?
they would
We
have died
would
out.
adapt.
They would have died out so hard.
They really would have.
Okay.
I like having a
Is-
realistic view. I would have tried tooth and nail, but it would have died eventually.
We
Okay.
all would have tried.
Here it is. Is pursuing Jason's ex romantically a bad idea? I am desperate for someone else to put my focus on, but I don't know if it's a great idea from what I've heard about her. My response: I'd say do it, but here's the thing, it won't last. She's kind of fucked. But it's an experience. You can't go wrong with that. I don't know how to approach, but we'll see.
It's been so long. I really don't give a shit.
Okay.
Also, it's
Unresolved feeling.
it was a mutual breakup when we did it. It was literally the
invited
same
her to
day.
Halloween.
What?
All breakups.
You
are-
invited her to Halloween.
That
You did. Yeah. Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
fun. That's all I have to say about
I'm
it.
sure it was fun for
That
you.
was
Yeah. On the off chance that she actually fucking made it and we had to interact with her, I was gonna have to be the one to be like, you know what? No. Sorry. No, I don't want you here. I couldn't think. I wasn't
That
gonna
would have been-
bother to.
That would have been great.
I couldn't be bothered to have thought of a better way to phrase it, so I would have just been the, yeah, no. It's not that like we have too many people or don't have enough chairs or anything. It's just that we just don't want you here because you don't fit our vibe.
Again, what if like we came in there and she was already on the couch? Like, hey guys, what are we gonna do?
We get her the fuck out. If someone just enters my apartment and I don't tell them that it's okay, then no, I will get upset with that.
You'll get physical.
I will, yeah. There is one person that is exception to that.
Gabe.
Fuck you.
Is it me? Because I have a key, so I can technically enter whenever I want.
Yeah, it's you.
It's me as well.
Sure, get a key. Oh wait.
Oh, I will. I'll figure it out.
Oh, really? You know, it's funny. I was saying the same thing. I was gonna just make a copy of the key to your apartment and vehicle, and then just fucking take them. Just invite you over one night. You know, wait till you're asleep, steal your key, run to Walmart, make a duplicate key.
That would be easier to do with Molly than it would be for you.
Oh yeah, easily. See, I'm paranoid. I think about like, okay, even if like friends, you know, what if they just suddenly decide, okay, if they're gonna stab me,
See, I
like
don't. I'm
I
not
like
that.
to think these.
I'm not that paranoid, but I do like my personal items. I have to check it like every 5 minutes. It's like, okay, my keys, my wallet, my phone. Do I still have it? Where is it? Here it is. I can continue with my day. I hate the idea of just losing, like, just like a wallet in general. You have to cancel all those credit cards, get a new driver's license, and
Yeah.
more often than not, it's not going to come back to you.
Nope. There is one time I almost lost my wallet as I was getting dropped off. It fell out of my pocket, and this was when I was living at the other apartment still. I spent 15 minutes inside. I was like, hey, wait a minute, where's my wallet? Did I leave it outside, or did it fall outside? Lo and behold, it was outside, just in the middle of a fucking road. It
Jesus
was...
Christ.
That would have been unfortunate.
Yeah. You hope that there's people that are like, I'm about to return this, no matter what's inside. But
I know myself, and I base everyone else's worst intentions off of my worst intentions.
Jesus, I found someone's wallet on the ground. I returned it to them. Left everything in there.
How much money was in it?
I didn't check.
You didn't even check, damn.
I'm returning it to them. They're probably gonna remember what was inside it.
Okay, but like, you just didn't have any personal curiosity? The thought never once occurred to you? Okay, I could just not return it.
What would I gain out of that? What?
Money.
Just a couple bucks? That
Well,
I
it
could
depends
make
on how
at my
much it
job?
is. Depends on how much it is. If
No
someone
one
has a
carries more than $30 in cash in their fucking wallet nowadays.
There are one person on this call will disagree with you.
No, I highly, highly disagree.
Wait, you disagree with me?
Yes.
Explain then.
I have $100 bill in my purse right now.
So just because you do, the mass majority of
Yeah, women
People
will
out
do it
there.
too.
mass majority of
I know
people
a lot
out
of
there
people that do.
mainly, they get paid with through their credit card and whatnot.
Yeah,
And
but some
just
people like
direct
having
deposit.
some people like having cash, whatever. The point is, if there is cash in someone's wallet, if it's less than like 20 fucking bucks, then okay, yeah, it's 20 bucks. You know what?
If it's 30,
then yeah, I would consider it.
why? What would $30 gain?
Groceries, gas, anything to help out at this point.
Just some groceries. All right,
Yeah.
let's judge Jim's segment. We're
Alright,
turning it into that.
alright.
So yeah, plead your explain your case. So what are some justifications of taking someone's cash that's over $20 that
I
they
can use it.
lost and it's rightfully theirs?
I don't give a shit if it's rightfully theirs. They lost it. I can use it. It's just sucks for them, but if the roles were reversed, I know what the fuck they'd be doing.
That's not always the case. You don't know who
Well,
they are.
I think it's the case, so.
It's you literally don't know who they are.
Yeah, I kind of
It could literally be the nicest.
Me.
Could be the nicest person out there.
I
Could be
doubt
the
I'm running
shittiest
into-
person out there. You don't know who
Exactly.
they are.
I assume that it is.
if you absolutely like, okay, well, they'd probably do the same. Then why don't you like use their driver's license, look them up on Facebook, see what kind of person they are, see if they deserve it. Be the own Jim or be the own
No.
judge.
Random people don't warrant my time enough. They warrant my time to think, okay, am I taking their money or not? Yes or no. Split decision here. 9 out of 10 times, if it's a decent... If someone drops their wallet and there's $200 cash in it, I am snatching that shit. I'll put the wallet somewhere that someone else won't find it. Whatever.
What are you gonna anonymously turn it into the police department?
No, fuck that.
How are they gonna get it back then?
Well, they won't. You know, I'll put it in the sewers. That way they don't have to worry about anyone else stealing their shit.
They're still gonna worry about it because
Yeah,
it's
well, at
practically
least-
stolen.
Yeah, I mean, it is stolen. But at least they, they're gonna worry about it, but they won't actually have to suffer the consequences of someone else looking at, like, their ID or information like that shit. I'm just taking their
Just
money.
because
that's
it's
all
in the sewers, that's out of sight, out of mind
Okay.
for you. Doesn't
Well, fucking
necessarily mean
sewer dwellers.
doesn't necessarily mean that it won't. Like, what if it goes down to the river and then some scumbag
Jesus
sees
Christ.
it?
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Hey, I'm just talking about more perspectives of your narrow-mindedness, all right?
Then damn.
You need to
that
think
sucks
more
for
about
them.
your actions.
I don't fucking care.
This is like
Then
3-year-old. This is like 3-year-old thinking. You don't really like think ahead much, do you?
Jason. Your turn to explain. Why wouldn't you? Why would you give it back to them?
Why would I?
Yes, why would you?
Again, if the roles were reversed, I don't know if they're a piece of shit or not, but I feel like everyone is going through garbage, no matter how shitty of a person you are. So, at least going out of your way and doing something nice. You know, like giving their shit back to the rightful and respectful owner. I feel like that would be a decent thing to do. It makes you feel better as a person, and it makes them feel, safe and sound.
After hearing both sides, I didn't even need to because I agree with Jason.
Wow, what a fucking... The segment is fucking stupid. It's...
Hey, well,
The two of you are always like-minded in this
if
shit.
you
There's
have-
no fucking point in me talking about
Because
any
it's
of this.
moral.
Okay. Fucking great. You guys are better moral
You know, if you have a
people than I
problem
am.
with
What
it,
a fucking surprise.
if you have a problem with it, get a lawyer for these segments, alright?
I don't have a problem with it. I think you guys are just bitches.
You have a problem with it. That's why you're complaining about it right now.
I'm talking to good Samaritans. It's boring.
You're talking to morally sound, responsible people.
Yeah, it's boring.
Good.
No.
Find new friends.
Yeah, go. You have a problem with it. Find a new gang.
Okay, I'll
That's
start my
that's
own
as
gang of
interesting as
blackjack.
this.
Okay, I'll make them. I will make them.
That will do gang Thanksgivings, alright?
Yeah, I can indoctrinate them. I did it once.
I mean, we practically did it already. Enlightenment.
Yeah. Alright, what is it this time? What's the punishment? What fucking dumbass dance am I supposed to do? What is it?
I wasn't prepared for a punishment today.
Oh.
Walk around town, Library Square, and tell people you're Sans from Undertale.
I will do that
No.
right now. I will scream out into fucking Library Square.
Hey, at
Go on
least
top of the State Farm building.
Hmm?
Go on top of the State Farm building.
Right? Do you want me to take this podcast on the go?
are you on your phone?
I can be on my phone.
Fuck it. I mean, we might as well.
Alright, I'll rejoin the call in like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Swiss.
So, what is that? 3 punishments now? But he's about to knock one off the list.
I don't even remember what the other two were.
Well, we can go back and listen. One was
That's true, we
one
can.
was a dance. He was supposed to do at Walmart.
Yes.
What was the other one?
I don't know.
You even like came up with one.
I don't remember.
Guess we'll have to re-listen to them.
Yeah, I was listening to the third one, and that's the one where Carter and I were both sick.
Oh yeah, you guys aren't sick
It was-
anymore. I forgot about that.
No, and it was just like so bad because we were both just silent majority of the time. My commentary was me being like, exactly, and I hated every minute that I spoke.
What was his commentary?
I don't.
I feel like it was
he's-
significantly
well,
less than he is normally. So
Yeah, it was just less.
it was a
He
hard
more
podcast
out
for
of it.
me.
Let's hope none of us get sick again.
I couldn't imagine if I got sick. I feel like, again, like with everything, I feel like I would push through it, but I never know until I'm in the moment.
I mean, Carter's a bitch made when it comes to sickness.
I mean, isn't that like the generic stereotype where like
I mean,
guys are like so macho until they're sick and then they're like on their knees?
Yeah, kinda, pretty much.
That's just sad.
'Cause, yeah, no, I would play sports when I felt like I was dying. And it was just like, yeah, well, gotta push through.
Yeah.
That was my mindset with it.
I got my those fucking teeth in the back of your mouth. What the fuck are they called? Wisdom teeth. I got those
Wisdom.
removed like last Christmas. When my brother
Hello?
got what?
Okay, well, you guys weren't fucking saying anything.
Yes, we were.
I mean, now
No, you weren't.
not to you specifically, but
But I didn't know if you guys were able to hear me.
well, now we can. We couldn't before.
Great, that's all I wanted to know.
Anyway, my brother got to like sit around. All right, what was the first thing that I did when I got home? All right, put away groceries after a wisdom teeth surgery. All right.
It's rough being the one that has to do everything because no one else does.
That's not. I don't even think I even had to. I just did it just to power move.
Alright, what am I screaming up here again?
I'm Sans from Undertale.
I'm Sans from Undertale!
It's
Okay.
this is sad. My middle school me would be proud of you.
That's good for you.
Is there anyone outside?
What?
Is there anyone outside right now in that area?
There's someone outside Domino's.
If you pass a stranger, you have to tell them that again.
Should I hunt for a stranger?
What, you want to hunt for a stranger and just tell them that?
Well, it's exciting, you know, this is podcast on the go.
I guess so. Yeah, Carter's on the scene. He's gonna tell a stranger that he's Sans from Undertale. We could have came up with so much better
You
things
came
from
up
this.
with it.
I know. There's so many better things we could have got him to say.
I would have had a meal Among Us.
All
or
right.
stuff.
I
or
think
something
that's
like
just too.
What, am I supposed to just shout Among Us at someone? I see someone, 12 o'clock. They're a decent distance away. Do I just shout it at them?
Yes. Do it.
I'm Sans from Undertale! What if I get stabbed? Have you guys thought about that?
You're
What?
you're in a hutch. You're okay. Now, if I were to
That'd be
do it
cool,
on the
too.
go,
It's a Sunday night. People could be drinking and feeling rowdy and shit. Maybe I should go into the bar and harass people there.
Go to Muddy Cow.
No.
I'm on Main Street right now.
Go on Muddy Cow. Change the jukebox to Megalovania and just shout that and leave.
There's some people to my left. But, like, there's no... I don't want people to, like, be able to look at me after I say it.
That's
I
why you
wanna,
just
like, be
keep
able to
walking
walk-
forward.
That's so awkward, though. Where the fuck did they go? Wonderful. They just disappeared into the fucking night.
Give schizophrenia.
I'm seeing shadow people again. Jason, you know what? You live in Minneapolis. Why don't you do there? Why don't you do this there? I feel like that could be fun for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm interrupting people. You're not even a nuisance. You're just
Sure.
it's like, what the fuck is that? For me, it's like these are people who have to like get up in the morning and do shit they don't want to do.
I hope I get people to think that I'm just drunk.
Is there any other conclusion to draw
To
from that?
what?
To draw from what you're doing?
I don't know. Probably not. If anyone asks, I can say no. I'm podcast shit. Watch it. You'll understand.
No, it's Opinion
Advertising
Planet
on the go.
podcast. Yeah. Fuck, we should have
Kind
just
of
made you
advertising.
shout that. Opinion Planet podcast at 8 is on now.
Opinion Planet podcast at 8. It's on right now. We're live.
This is sad. This is
You brought this on yourself.
a sad way of advertising.
There's no one with you. Everyone's just in a fucking vehicle. Alright.
Yeah. That's what would be more awkward for me. Because there's people who's actually walking out there. And
Trying to
there's-
see if anyone has their window down, I can at least shout at them. No one does, unfortunately.
gesture them to open the window.
Yeah, I could interview people on the dead ass. If I see a pedestrian, I will ask them if they want to be a part of this.
Oh, okay.
It's unlikely to happen, that's why I'm saying it, but you know what? Watch a fucking group of 5 people turn the corner any second now.
God damn it. Can we do this on Thanksgiving? Can we just do like on the go?
Yes, that would be so fun. We should have done that on Halloween.
We
when
definitely
went
should have.
trick-or-treating.
These people all have their windows up. God damn it.
Just whip something at their car. You do to be in a podcast.
So to just start trying to break into some of these stores on Main Street?
Straight up break into somebody's house and start pointing at your phone. The podcast is on, buddy.
The podcast stays on or I get the gun.
The podcast stays on in bed.
Yeah, you know, maybe that can be another episode. Episode 69. You and Elijah, ASMR.
I mean, that could be us in that cabin. What are your thoughts on the cabin idea?
That'd be great. I like it.
It'd be fun.
Just like a weekend.
Yeah.
Elijah found this grandma house thing, and in the description it was you can do chores for eggs. Like you can do chores and they'll give you free eggs around the farm.
Why
What
is
the
that
fuck?
a deal?
It-
What about that makes it a deal?
The eggs. What, you don't want eggs in the morning? It sounds great. If we're... It's not an if. We're definitely doing that someday. And then we're doing the chores.
Alright.
Like,
I
we
can
do-
do I'm cleaning at my own house. Why am I doing cleaning for someone else?
I mean, we don't have to, but we get eggs out of it.
I could just bring my own fucking eggs.
But they're fresh eggs that they're just laid.
Okay, and I like mine from the store.
We get to
because I
do
can taste the fear.
chores for fun.
If I buy them from the store, I can taste the fear in the eggs. That's why I like them.
Well, you could like strict fear into a chicken live while it's laying.
Why are there no drunk people outside of Main Street Sports Bar? Bruh. Dumbasses.
Just walk in, talk to Molly too.
She's not working.
Yeah, she is.
No.
She told me.
What if I just pop in? Ask, hey, is Molly 2 here?
What, you want to do that?
You know what? That would be pretty funny.
No.
Is this just peer pressure, the episode?
Among Us! They had their window down slightly.
Interview the front desk lady at the police station.
Interview her about what?
What are your thoughts on climate control?
I don't. Among Us!
Not climate change.
I yelled out of a sheriff's vehicle this time. I'm making progress.
At a what?
At a sheriff's vehicle. They again had their window up, but still.
Hey, they have computers in their cars. You could ask. Could you play Among Us on your laptop with me?
Are you the imposter, sir?
Do you have Steam on that laptop in your SUV?
I see Domino's employee. Should I ask him if they play Among Us on the go?
Yes.
Okay.
If I walk past them as they're going into their vehicle, I will.
Interesting.
This is exciting. This forces me to be on my toes. You know, peer pressure, it exists.
This is, if we could get like a live video segment of this would be great.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. We've got one concurrent viewer throughout the whole podcast. I wonder who that is.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
I don't know why. You know, if you
Well.
spent more time talking, you know, they gave you one ear and two mouths for a reason.
What?
Mr. Potato Head.
Among Us vehicle. It was a Mitsubishi Eclipse. I don't think he cared.
Ask some random guy about climate control.
I don't want to talk to the Domino's employees. They're weird.
They actually are. When I went there, they all look like
I don't like them.
they all look like they're socially inept to a degree.
They do.
I scared a Domino's employee once.
How?
Drama club. We ordered Domino's because it was tech week and so food. We were all just kind of sitting up front. Well, not all of us. Some of us were, and
Among Us.
Jesus Christ. I asked the guy what his name was, and then everyone started chanting the name, and then someone was like,
Shit.
"You good over there?"
The guy he took a sharp left.
Why?
Oh no. I'm wondering if he's gonna try and. Okay. If I pissed him off and he's gonna circle around and try and find me, that'd be fucking amazing. I'm gonna make his job easy.
All right. If that happens, live video feed.
Oh yeah, obviously. How does it feel to be on the Among Us Imposter channel?
The fuck are you? I like when I was saying this stuff like months ago when it was arguably more in the dialect of us kids.
Shut the fuck up.
You were like, enough. Okay, this is starting to get old. But now it's just like
It's more fun when it's not cool anymore.
The older it is, the more fun it is, I guess.
Yeah.
The less cool it is, the more fun.
See, this feels like the part of town where I could get stabbed. I'm right behind Benny's Deli.
Wow.
Yeah, I can imagine that. I've never been to Benny's.
Ooh, I'm near Muddy Cow.
Go to Pizza Ranch and talk to Alicia.
I don't want to drive to Pizza Ranch.
Who?
Are you asking who asked?
Wow.
No, who?
Wow. I get damn cold.
Elijah's sister.
She works at Walmart now.
True.
Who?
Fucking idiot.
Did you finish the Domino's pizza story, guy?
No.
I like how you still
I don't
knew
know where
what I
I
was
left
talking
off.
about. You started chanting his name.
No, and then one of them yelled something like, "She has a crush." No, it was, "She thinks you're hot," as the door was closing, and he just ran. He just ran away.
Jailbait, yeah.
He probably thought something was catching up with him. Yeah, that's sketch.
Why is there no one out? Come on.
It's a Sunday night. People have
This
work
must be
tomorrow
fun.
morning.
Imagine having to fucking work.
That's the problem with Sundays at 8 p.m. But I mean, it's the most convenient for us, so our fan base is gonna have to accommodate around our schedule.
Well, yeah. Oh, I'm about to start just flipping these random people off. Peer pressure time, guys. All right, let's make it a new game. Should we be peer pressured into doing it? Yay or nay?
Do the jerk off hand sign instead.
Okay.
You serious?
I don't fucking care. Hopefully I can distract someone. Okay.
Did they see
He
you?
didn't notice. God damn it.
Should have did that with the sheriff.
Again, I don't think you would have noticed.
I don't think anyone cares.
No one. Why the fuck would anyone care?
Can you imagine this happening to you? You just...
Alright, she was a middle-aged mom.
Jesus.
See, that's much more fun to flip people off because it's just more universal fuck you. It's easier to understand. Whoa! I heard a dog barking.
This is interesting. This is adolescent right now. This is
This
is childish.
Your voice is reverberating throughout Main Street right now. I hope you know that.
This man is Sans from Undertale.
She was an old lady. I couldn't flip her off, you know?
You can't. It's impossible.
I couldn't. I should have done it to them. I should have. Ma'am, I should ask you. I'm doing a segment for my podcast. Have you ever played Among Us before? Damn, you're missing out. Thank you. Use what?
Who is that?
Person that walked out of Domino's.
You should have quickly just did an ad for it, like, oh, Opinion Point Podcast at 8. It's on right now.
God damn it.
As soon as you're at home enjoying your pizza, you should listen.
Pizza fucking fat ass. Oh my God.
We are the pizza army.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot that. That was our initial slogan.
It's our slogan. You go to our it's one of our first ads. It's like, do you like pizza?
Pizza!
Walk into Domino's, say pizza and leave.
So
I'm
pizza
really,
pizza.
I'm really considering it. I'm really
Little
considering
Caesar's thing.
Is this just Impractical Jokers, except it's just your punishment
Oh,
that's not even a punishment?
when we were at Target today in St. Cloud, I saw a Impractical's Joker challenge book.
That's so fucking bad. It was just like an Impractical Jokers card game. What, did you get it?
No, I was tempted to though.
Why? Why do you keep bringing up these like dumb but like intriguing books, and then like you didn't get it? Like the podcast
No.
book, we should have all read
Why
it.
would we
Like,
spend money on you?
I spent $130 at Barnes and Noble.
did you find an Among Us toy?
No.
I'm still waiting on that, Molly.
I know.
We're
I'm
getting to
still
it,
on the
alright?
hunt. I'm still on the hunt.
It's a process.
Among Us! Someone yelled back,
What did they yell back?
Among Us! I just yelled at a mom and a child leaving a movie theater.
Oh. I forgot that the State Theater existed.
Yeah.
I was wondering how you got the Century 9. Is that the name of that other one?
I
Yes.
don't.
Yes, it is.
You're supposed to say something else. You're supposed to say, no, it isn't, so we don't dox ourselves.
Bruh.
I really just want to start flipping people off. At least then I can irritate someone.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I think this is this is bottom of the bear.
He's gonna
We're
have to
barely
say-
getting anything out of this. This is just
Wait.
this is just being a nuisance at this point.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I'm not doing this for the podcast. I'm having fun doing it.
Okay. Well,
Do you guys have the Big Mac? Dairy Queen.
is Dairy Queen open?
Yeah.
Is anyone in there?
If they're open, dipshit.
Huh?
Actually, I don't see anyone. Are they? Hey,
Interviews.
people on the roof. You guys play Among Us? Among Us, have you played it? Hell yeah.
Who'd you shout at?
There's people on the roof, alright, at Dairy Queen. They're vibing.
Nice. Go to the front counter and start interviewing the person at the cash register.
I've had enough employee interaction for one night. Like, this is just towards fucking Highway 15. I don't want to go to Shopko. I feel like I'm gonna get stabbed.
Shopko doesn't exist anymore.
Exactly, although the abandoned building does.
The ghost of its presence. Yeah, that's sad. Shopko is fun.
Yeah, it was okay.
I live close to it, so we went there more often than not.
I used to live like 15 minutes away from it. It was not too bad. If it was still open, that'd be so nice, considering where I live at the moment. This place is lacking for grocery stores.
Oh yeah, the
On this
The
side of town.
it had a good the shoe source store or whatever. It was also in
Payless
there.
shoes.
Yeah,
Payless shoes.
they had a good selection. That's what we went there for mainly. Clothes and shoes.
And now there is no one on Main Street. Wow. I could just lay in the middle of Main Street.
You're willing to lay in the middle of Main Street instead of interviewing someone at the cash register?
I don't want to talk to people.
That's
Shout at
interesting.
people.
Well, regardless, you're gonna have to talk to someone if you lay in the middle of Main Street.
No, I'm not. They can just fucking run me over.
This is sad.
What are you talking about?
Look, we have so much for Thanksgiving to look forward to.
Oh yeah, definitely. For sure, man. For sure.
Look, I need you alive long enough for the deliveries to be completed. All right.
I see my use. Okay.
And the driver. You've been demoted to driver.
I've been promoted to driver.
You've been
It's either-
demoted. It's a
You know
demotion.
what? You say it's a demotion. I'm gonna drive recklessly and get you guys all uncomfortable by having to see me deal with a police officer. I'm just gonna make you guys have an uncomfortable time.
You're gonna be police officer bait.
Yeah. They're like, oh no, I'm reaching for my insurance. Definitely not my gun.
Jesus. And then you get us all killed.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Bonding.
Go out as a gang.
Only way to go out.
Then we return as an ant colony.
Why?
Just cuz.
I don't like that idea. I don't want to be an ant colony. That's fucking boring.
Hey, that's our
Ooh.
worth.
You know, if it wasn't 9:17, I'd say I'm gonna go through the McDonald's drive-thru and harass some people, but I don't know.
Interview someone at a drive-thru.
Why the fuck would I interview someone at a drive-thru? Where? McDonald's? Man, Burger King? Burger King employees are boring as shit.
That would just piss them off, if anything.
Yeah, that would be pretty funny to say to them. Are all Burger King employees just as dull and boring as you are?
That's the first thing. That's what you start with.
Yeah, no food order, nothing. Just,
Didn't even get a chance to say anything.
then just drive off.
That would be terrible.
You don't condone that?
Why would I condone that?
Why wouldn't you? What? There was a dog in the back of a truck.
I could assume that. I can infer. Brian Griffin over here.
Should I open the door to Main Street Sports Bar, just among us, and walk out?
Say you're Brian Griffin from Undertale.
Why? No.
Say you're Brian Griffin. In
Yes,
climate control is irrelevant.
Where is your sense of humor gone? Alright, who are you? Who am I speaking to?
Nick.
I can tell.
Just say pizza.
Uh-oh.
There's nothing else you can say. Just pizza.
Pizza! No one fucking cares.
Knock on the window. Vigorously. And then spell out the word pizza.
I just knocked on the window to the Chamber of Commerce.
Anyone in there?
No.
What was the point?
Come on.
Fair
I've been
enough.
trying to the jewelry store.
Alright, I think... we're not even, like... We don't even have viewers, so we can't even get, like, insight. Like, what they would say.
This is commentary. This is commentary at its finest.
I suppose. Would this be something interesting that you'd listen back to? You just on the street?
I'm gonna have a blast listening back to this.
It'd be more of a blast if there were more people.
True.
Why are people not out at 9?
I don't know.
Are they all listening to this podcast?
I don't know. Everyone's sleepy time, sadly. What if the mannequins wearing all the bride dresses just came alive and looked at me?
Schizophrenia moment.
Yeah.
Why is that something that crosses your mind? Do you, like, live in Goosebumps world?
I live in schizophrenia world.
Should make a song.
Oh. I'm a schizophrenic. Who the fuck are you? You're no friends of mine. All my friends have no
That's-
mind.
It's fucking terrible.
You're fucking terrible, you dumb motherfucking apple cunt. Why don't you suck, Steve?
He deserved it. All right. He did it to me twice before the call. All right. There's some things that you don't see as an audience. All right.
What is happening? What is this?
I don't know.
This is a disaster.
It has been for the past 30 minutes. Is he
Yeah,
back?
I don't know. I don't hear him.
What if like what if something happened between the time I silenced him? I didn't listen to his final moments. I put him in sleepy time instead.
Alan, Jesus Christ.
I'd probably blame myself for the rest of the life, rest of my life.
The last words we heard him say were him singing out of tune.
Well, that
Bullshit.
singing that I suck Steve Jobs, and then I moved him.
And then he died.
That's my eulogy. Just explaining his last moments and how I removed him from speaking privileges. So, what the fuck happened? Did he just say fuck it and he's gonna go home now?
I don't know. I'm genuinely concerned.
I just sent him a message. I mean, regardless, I think this is a wrap for the podcast because there's not much else. I suppose I could pull up my notes here.
Hello?
What
You're
was
not
that about?
dead.
I don't know. The audio stopped working.
Weird.
It happened as soon as I got back in Wi-Fi connection range, so...
Oh, so it would have happened anyway then.
Oh, yeah. There is no stopping this train.
Are you at home then?
Oh, yeah. It kind of got boring.
There was nothing going on.
Daytime, this would be more exciting.
Should we do an 8 a.m. daytime podcast?
On game day. A full game day podcast. We're live the entire
Oh
time.
God.
Live 24/7.
Canceled the live stream. That's our cancellation live stream right there. Watching everything we do. And then we forget the camera's there.
We forgot to put a tape in.
So, should we talk about Burger Man returning?
No.
No one cares about Burger Man.
That joke is done.
It apparently isn't.
I
Elijah still doesn't even know.
Does
Despite
he know anything? You know how children work, it seems.
did he tell you he bought a Nintendo Switch today?
Did he really?
I'm actually fucking jealous. Yeah.
Wait, actually, he did.
Yeah. I got him to get the Animal Crossing one because he gets a free game.
Okay, so he has money to buy a Switch but not save up for an apartment? Okay.
Why isn't he thinking working on that more?
Because it doesn't matter to him. I don't know why he's entertaining the idea of being a roommate if he's just not going to make any progress. I don't understand. Also, I might disconnect for another minute. I'm going to switch back to my desk.
Got it.
Oh, do you still plan on getting a Switch?
I do.
You do.
I'm going to get one I was thinking about getting it around Thanksgiving and just like buying it from Walmart or something.
Yeah. Oh, I got you Minecraft.
Yeah.
Nice. Then we could all do
Uh,
that together.
All three of us have Minecraft on the Switch now.
Did I
Three?
say it?
The Switch.
3?
Carter, you once you get your Switch, and then myself.
Wait, who? I don't have Minecraft for the Switch though. Not yet.
No.
You will. You will.
Once you get a Switch, you get Minecraft.
Well, why would you say all 3 of us have it now?
Because we basically do.
I have the one for the PS4. I don't know if they have cross compatibility though.
It doesn't matter. You have Minecraft for the Switch.
I do already.
Yeah.
What are you getting it for me?
I already
I
did.
already got it.
Yeah.
So I'm obligated to get one now.
The Switch? Yeah.
Okay. I kind of said fuck it to the whole OLED thing a while back.
Good. It's not worth
Because
it.
it is if I don't have to hunt for it. It's
You
like
just see it.
if I hunt for
Fine.
the same time period for a chickadee, it's not going to be as rewarding as hunting for the same time period for a moose. You know, it's not.
It's weird.
That was a terrible analogy for what I was trying to go for.
It really was.
Feel good. Feel good about yourself.
Uh, so I'm hunting for a chicken, all right, and then there's this really good moose, all right, and then I'm trying to catch this moose, but I'm just not physically capable to. But this chicken is easily feasible. It kind of works, but only if the chicken provides slightly less meat than the moose. If you're not following, I feel bad for you.
Yeah, I'm kind of not, but it's
Wow.
okay.
Okay.
It's good.
Another thing, guys, get Pokemon Diamond or Pearl, all right?
Why?
Because
Why?
I'm gonna get the Pokemon Pearl, all right?
But I'm not a Pokemon person.
Get it.
Why?
So
Yeah.
we can do stuff on it. I'm getting
Okay.
Elijah too, for sure.
Okay.
It's a revamped version of Gen 4, which is what I did in middle school. It's great. Nostalgia trip. At least for me.
Well, that's great. You know what my nostalgia trips are? Do you guys want to play my nostalgia trip games?
Sure.
I don't know what they are.
Doki Doki Literature Club.
It's not nostalgia. Katawa Shoujo is my nostalgia game. That could be a fun gang. You know what? For Carter Day, I know what we're doing. We're going down Lily's route. The sex scene's included. All right. We already watched a porno as a gang once. We can do it again.
It's not even it was just a rated R movie. I don't want to go further.
It was basically porn.
That was
It was softcore porn. Let's
okay. I didn't even watch 50% of it.
Sure.
You're saying sure to me. Elijah was the one that was invested.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? Mm-hmm.
Well, he was, yeah.
But what?
Invested.
What are you implying here?
That he was invested. He must have liked the movie.
Interesting way of saying that.
I don't see how, but okay.
Anyway, but yeah, either as early as Thanksgiving or as late as January. But yeah, I'm gonna get the Animal Crossing one, just because. Then didn't you get the Animal Crossing one too, Carter?
Yeah, Molly and I both have it.
So we'd all just have the same console.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fun.
I do love that.
The only other reason for the OLED was just to flex on you guys.
Petty.
But it's just slight improvements to some things, so that's it.
Well, you see, Batman. Actually, you're wrong. Can you
Okay.
laugh?
Okay.
Can you just
I see where
can
this
you-
is going. This
What?
has been the podcast. We appreciate you listening in. It looks like everybody else is in sleepy time. Yeah.
What?
It's like having conversation with dead fish in a fish bowl. All
Fuck
right.
you. All right. I'm trying here.
I'm sure
I'm
you
sorry.
are. Oh,
It's been a day.
I'm sure we can all agree with that statement.
Fuck you.
I'm